What is up, everybody? It is your boy Farai. Thank you once again for tuning in to another video. So today we're going to be looking at my top 5 free VSTs for 2020. So if you're into that, stick around. I've got some cool SSL emulations, some Pultec emulations and that kind of thing, all free of charge. Links in the description. With that being said, let's get it. Today's video is sponsored by DistroKid. If you make music, want to get paid for your music, but hate dealing with the admin side of the music industry, then today's offer is definitely for you. In my opinion, DistroKid are amazing due to the fact that they do not take any cut of your music's generated earnings and have allowed independent and smaller artists to easily make income off streaming. This was so hard to do a few years ago, so thank God for the internet. $19.99 per year is all you need to get going, and if you use the VIP link in the description below, you'll get an additional 7% off when you sign up for your first year. In my opinion, this is a damn good deal because only a few years ago you'd have to deal with so much more admin and paperwork in order for your music to get distributed the right way. DistroKid have made it easy to upload and distribute your music to multiple streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music and Google Play. They handle the admin, you get paid. In today's music industry, it's essential to have a credible distribution service to ensure you're properly compensated for all your hard work, giving you more time to focus on your music and fans. Shout out DistroKid, let's get it. Alrighty, now we're in the computer and we're going to be looking at our VSTs. So pretty much I got this beat here, man, rare DP beat, actual DP beat. Shout out Manic for the beat. But yeah, man. So what we have is we got these cool plugins where we got the Reviber, we've got the Rare, which is a Pultec emulation. We have got an SSL emulation as well. I'll be showing you a little trick here and there to kind of enhance your stuff. We've got the YALA compressor, which is absolutely amazing. I'll show you another trick on how to, get some analog juice out of your beats, and or vocal groups, whatever it is, man. Just, apply it to your scenario, right? And then we've got this, Opto style compressor just as a added bonus, just so we hit the 5 mark, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's get into it, man. So the first thing is the Reviber, and to me this is the coolest excitation style plugin. Now excitation is basically enhancement of the bass or the treble, you know what I mean, in a simple one knob scenario. I think about the Affix plugins, the British style stuff, BBE. They make a lot of maximizers and enhancers and that kind of stuff. So this 32-bit plugin is really cool to get that sound. So what I'll do is I'll just play a little bit of the beat without any plugins on, and then I'll show you just my favorite techniques on how to get good stuff out of these free plugins. So let's do that. Alright, so there you go. So that's what we have. So you're gonna hear when I boost the shine, we're gonna get more shine. When I boost the thickness, we're gonna get more 808. Alright, so we'll do that. Easy and simple. That's why I like this plugin. Alright, easy and sweet. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back just a little. I actually kind of like it where it is, right? Set and forget, simple and sweet. It's as if we ran it through like a really warm or hot analog console. So that's done. Next thing we have is the Rare. Now this is a Pultec clone, so simply running your sound through it is going to give you a sound. Well, that's what the emulation should be doing. I've left the oversample off. I would enable. Ooh, did I just turn it on? All right, we might as well turn it on. I thought it was going to glitch my computer, but yeah. So you can just turn it on and it should give you a bit of sound. Probably really subtle. I think I've actually got this still engaged, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do a bit of boosting just to get that 808 to like. The thing about Pultec style EQs is, to me, it's the only EQ out there that can kind of create 3D depth when it comes to bass. I don't know if that best describes it, so I'm just gonna boost and you can listen and decide for yourself. So a little trick that a lot of people use with Pultecs basically is to boost and attenuate. Attenuate is the cut. So the boost and cut on a Pultec style plugin are actually in different places. So it creates this interesting phase shifty thing that goes on. I'm sure there's a schematic that can show you what's actually happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boost a little heavier than I should, and then I'm gonna reduce so we can kind of find a middle ground. So I'll do that. To me, it almost sounds like a compression, and I really like where that 2 was, so I'm just going to kind of leave it right around there probably, and then maybe just turn it up 1 or 2, and then we should leave with the effect that we want. Maybe a bit too much 808, so I'm just going to duck it back and maybe settle for something like this, you know. So now what I can also do with a Pultec style plugin is I can scope out the snare. It's really a good plugin for scoping out the snare just to make it pop more. So I'm going to kind of leave it. I like it around 7 for some reason. It's always sounded good to me. And then I'm just going to kind of skim the frequencies. I'm going to boost more than I should, skim the frequencies, and see what I like. All right, so let's do that. Bit hard to decide, but you know, anyways, really good for me. Pretty happy with that. All right, so I won't use the attenuation. Attenuation is basically going to make it sound duller, and I don't need that, so we'll just do that for the sake of the tutorial. Absolutely no need for that. I'm really happy with the way the air sounds in the track. So next thing we have is the SSL compressor. Now I would use this more for mixing. I've just added this in as a mixing bonus. But what you have right here is the compressor section. You have a really nice finite parametric EQ. That's the beauty of SSL style compressors. You've got all these different frequency ranges to mess around with. So if there was something wrong with your mix that you wanted to kind of just detail and remove, I would do that here. I don't really find anything wrong with this mix. Just kind of, it's kind of a trap beat. It doesn't need too much going on. What we could do is maybe look for some more of the snare and make that pop out a bit more. And then maybe make some of like the 20K air, 16K air pop out a little bit as well. Really no need. I'm going to turn the compressor off. I won't use this compressor, but it's just a simple bus compressor. I'm going to be using the YALA, so we won't use any compression. We can try out the saturation as well to see if we kind of get something nice from it. If not, we will bypass it. Pretty happy with that. Just a little bit of air here and there, or just a little bit of 1.8K, and without the saturation it's doing something. I don't know, I'm not going to sit in AB it forever, but to me I'm happy with that. So next thing is the Yallaman. This is where things get heated. All right, so the YALA is kind of broken. I've messed around with the GUI a little bit, but volume basically to me is like kind of a hidden threshold to where it should start being analog per se. That'll make sense in a second. And attenuation is the volume control. All right, so I'm going to leave the threshold where it is, and I'm just going to leave the attack and release where it is. But you're going to see when I enable it now, it's going to sound so big. All right, so I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to enable it. That's awesome. All right, simple and sweet. So what I can also do as a bonus is parallel compress with this Opto. Opto style compressors generally make things a bit darker in my experience. I have a LF4 here, and the more you compress it, the kind of more it gets rid of some of the top end. So we'll blend this in 50-50 and see if it works or not. It's just an idea I quickly had, and we'll see if it helps. So let's do that. That is big. So I'm going to turn everything off and then we'll turn it back on. Alright, now that is something you can send to Chief Keef. Alright, so hopefully you have enjoyed the video. Download links will be in the description. Check out the DistroKid link, man. I am an affiliate of DistroKid. It's just a sponsor video, but you know, if you use the link, you will, I think I get a few cents from it. So, you know, if you are planning to release some music, do that and enjoy mixing, man. So I'll check out the next video. Peace out.